Welcome to the show. How is everyone out there in the great wide world? How's the weather? It's been rainy around here. It didn't rain much today, but it rained like cats and dogs yesterday. I know because I went outside and stepped in a poodle. Anyway, it's Friday. It's freaking Friday, baby. The week is over. The weekend is here. It's time to let down your hair and go crazy out there in the world. Have lots of babies and put big hickeys on everybody. That's what I suggest. Anyway, I've got this lovely Cuban here that I'm going to smoke in a minute. I've got my torture device, crack lighter. Go. Just need somebody to show up and enjoy it with me. That's all. Have we anyone yet? Welcome. If you're here, if you're not, where are you? It is Friday, isn't it? It is 8:30, right? I sense my show is dipping in popularity. That's all right, though. It'll be back. Because I ain't long from getting my internet back on and having my studio back up. All the production that goes along with that makes it a lot better. Makes it go down smoother. Anyway, it's been kind of a dull week. Not a whole lot to report. Not a whole lot of interesting things happening. Pretty much just been sitting around the house. I got some lawn work done. That's nice. Sold a trailer. That's nice. What else? I bought an amp, but I told you about that. So, Crate G600XL, heavy metal type thing. Big, tall stack. 12 speakers, 12-inch speakers, and lots and lots of power. I can't show it to you right now because it's over there, and this is on a stand. But know that it's got all the power that I need to play in the country band anyway. I won't use it in my other band. I'll use my other amp for that because it's a smaller band, even though we play heavier music. It's kind of weird, but that's how it works. But that band has another guitar player in it that does the job. In this other band, I'm the guitar player that does the job, so I need the power there. That's where that amp's going. And it's pretty heavy. I don't want to have to lug it around, so it needs to stay in the trailer. The other one I can just pick up and walk away with. But now I have two functional amps for two functional bands, and I don't have to move things back and forth quite so much, so that's a good thing. Now I just need a second pedal board. Got one pedal board for the other band, and it's small enough that I could move it around, but it'd be nice if I didn't have to. I think I got enough pedals to pull that off anyway. I do have two delay pedals and two distortion pedals and two tremolo pedals. I only have one wah pedal. And only have one phase pedal. And only have one tuner pedal, which is important. It's the most important pedal I have. Keep my guitar in tune. But I could buy another one. Or I could be like the cheap people and just have one of those little doohickeys that you put on the headstock of your guitar. It's a tuner. I always thought that looked silly, so I never did it. But I have a couple of them. I just don't use them. Because, I'd be scared of slinging one out in the audience, banging somebody in the eye with it. Because it just barely clips onto the edge of the headboard. Can't imagine it could stay there if I was rocking good, Anyway, hey, there's somebody here. Welcome to the show. I'm just kicking back talking to myself until you got here. How are you? How are things? I got this I'm going to share with you in a little while. Hit that like button while you're here. And tell me what's on your mind. We'll talk about it. Or you can put your finger in here and I cut it off. I was just having a chat about my guitar rig and all of the things that I do with it. How I wish I had 2 of them so I didn't have to do it as much. I could just leave that there and leave that there. And then I could just show up and do my thing. A lot less toting heavy stuff. I'm getting old to think about these things. I'm not 25 anymore. I'm not toting around big speakers on my shoulders like I used to. Now I'm like, you do it, and I'll watch over here. Hey, Darlene, how are you? It's just me. How are you? Well, I'm fine. How are you? I'm glad you're here. If it weren't you, it'd be nobody. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. Anyway, just, talking trash. Bragging about how old I am. I used to be a monster. I would set up and tear down a stage all by myself. Wouldn't need any help. Wouldn't let anybody help. I'd get it all done. It's part of my process. Now I'm like, you want to tote some of this heavy shit for me? I'm getting to that place. I guess the bigger you get, the heavier your shit gets. It's kind of a curve, algorithm. The more important I become, the bigger my equipment gets, and the harder it is for me to tote it in. It's good to see you too. It's been kind of a lazy week. There ain't a whole lot happened this week. I don't have a lot to report, but we talk about whatever we talk about. Oh, let me deaden this thing real quick. I forgot to turn that off. Now I won't be interrupted every 5 minutes with dings. So anyway, got my bike back on the road. Got my grass cut finally. That's a good thing. Hey, there's somebody else here. Welcome to the show. It's climbing, baby. Won't be long. We'll have a whole group of people to talk to. How are things going with you? What's been going on? Anything exciting? Anything titillating? Anything good? Seen any good movies? I just watched a really good movie called The King's Man. It's about 6 months old, but I just finally got around to seeing it. It's pretty good. And I also saw the new Top Gun Maverick movie. That's excellent. It's one of the best movies made in the last 20 years. Last night I watched Hell or High Water. That's a good movie. It's old. It's about 2009, I think, 2010, somewhere around there. But it's a good movie. What you got on your mind? That's what my mama used to say. How does Amazon Watch Party work? I don't know. Hey, Caucasian, good to see you, buddy. I do not know. I've heard of it, though, but I don't know how it works. I would assume you would have to set up some kind of an account with them and then play a video and have people log in kind of like on StreamYards, I guess. I don't really know. I've never used it. But what I have heard about Watch Party is that it's plagued with copyright issues. You can only Watch Party approved material because most of it's copyrighted. You can't just watch anything for some reason. Ooh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Where's April at tonight? Is she still feeling bad? down in the dumps. I can't send her a text because I'm using my phone to film this with, but if you guys got her number, text her and tell her we're online. They had to make a trip to Georgia. Yeah, I heard about that. That's not good, but prayers and salutations. Call of Cthulhu upload did well. Yeah, I listened to some of it. Who's doing the reading, by the way? Because what I heard did not sound like you. But it did sound like he was from that area, whoever it was. LibriVox. I don't know what that is. Yeah, to be more specific, I don't know what LibriVox is. Hey, American Justice. Hello, my friend. Good to see you. I hope all is well with you. I hope you're drowning in success and lavished in beauty and happiness. Kevin had a tragedy in his family, so they had to go. I'll text her, though. I do understand, and I wasn't going to bring it up, but I do know what's going on, and I do apologize for what they have to go through. I've been there. Been there, done that, cleaned it up. I do understand. They have all my prayers and best wishes. Hope the hell they can get through it without too much drama. It's not a good thing. That being said, can you read that? It says, Cuban baby. Anyway. Taste of Havana. Here's to you, kid. That's nice. I get one of these about once a month. They're nice to have. Cheers. Cheers to you. I'm working on the visuals. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox is in the public domain. Okay, LibriVox is a name brand. Okay, I got it. Well, if it works for you, it's a good thing, I guess, huh? I had never tried to. I hadn't thought about doing spoken word, books. It's a good idea if you can put some compelling visuals to it that are personal but also pertain to the story. That'd be fantastic. Yeah, that's lovely. Kind of tastes like cat piss. I like it. That's how you know it's real. Those of you who are cigar connoisseurs, you may already know this, but those of you who don't, there has been an embargo between America and Cuba for the last, 50 years or so. And these were illegal up until 2009, 2010, something like that. It was Obama who lifted the embargo, if I'm not mistaken. And then Trump initiated trade with Cuba, which is the first time real Cuban things came here. Now, if you know anything about Cuba, they're like driving cars over there from the 50s, and they make their own parts and stuff to refurbish because they don't have any connection to the outside world or the greater community of purchasing things. So they have to make it in-house. So they got cars from the 50s over there that are on the streets today, like normal. It's normal to see a 57 Chevy, or 100 of them. So to have a Cuban cigar, a real Cuban cigar, is a real treat for an American, because it's not something we could do legally up until very recently. And this one was rolled in Havana and made its way here, probably via cargo ship or something. It's interesting, a little piece of history that you probably care nothing about, but it's nice to know about because you can get them now, and it's nice to be able to do that. And it's a real delicacy. Anybody that enjoys a good smoke, that is. Some of them are imbued with a flavor, so that every time you put it in your mouth, you have a different, like a cognac or something like that. And those are kind of expensive. This is a lesser expensive one because I ain't made out of money, But some of them get up there, especially with the inflation as it is. They add a few dollars to that bill. So I say with all sincerity, smoke them if you got them. Who's with us so far? Oh, I missed some chats. Sorry about that. Let's see. April's doing great. That's excellent. Books with an appropriate game, for instance. Call of Cthulhu while playing Call of Cthulhu. That's interesting. That's a good idea. Beautiful cars. The 57 Chevy. Yes, they are. Heart Caucasian Sasquatch. I always love to learn stuff. Well, you're welcome. I meant, shoot, I hang out with Caucasian. Yeah. Where do you think he got it from? I like caramel red and a cup of coffee. That sounds fantastic. It's a meal. She do. Yep. Well, let me tell you what. I haven't had a good cup of coffee in probably about 5 months. And I have a coffee pot back there, but I cleaned it out yesterday and tried to make me a cup of coffee, and it just tasted like plastic. I'm not into that. So I need a new coffee pot, I guess. That one's kind of old. And for whatever reason, I hadn't been drinking as much coffee as I typically do. I used to drink a pot a day, every day, but I hadn't done that in a long time. I guess tastes change. A cup of coffee would go real good with this Cuban, though. What about you, American Justice? You like drinking a hot cup of coffee every now and then? I like that better than I like just about anything. April, hello. I am in Georgia finally, and I'm exhausted. The traffic was horrific, and I hated every minute of it. Later. How are you doing tonight? Sorry, I am late. You are not late. You're right on time. We were early. I'm glad you're here. How are you doing, sweetheart? We just got to the hotel. Howdy, neighbor. Well, you're in good company, Caucasians in Georgia. I drink a half a cup of coffee twice a day. Once at night, once in the morning. Why only half a cup? Caucasian says, whereabouts in Georgia are you? Probably Valdosta. April says, hey, Sasquatch and AJOT. That's American Justice of Texas. beautiful lady. How are you doing? How are you all doing? She likes her coffee like she likes her men. Uh, yep, I like my coffee like I like my women. Bitter and slightly confusing. I'll send you one through PayPal. Woohoo! One what? What are we talking about? I don't have a punchline. That's just the way she likes her men. Half in the morning and half at night. I don't know why it said half. Probably one of the spell check things, predictive text or whatever. Mama, hey, I made it safe and sound. So far, woo. I don't like half men. That's my problem. I can't find a whole man. Well, you can find them, they just ain't available. I like my coffee like I like my women, black and hot and with a little cream. Hey, that's News Now Carolina. What's up, brother? I didn't see you sneak in. Good to see you. That's a true statement, by the way. Hey, baby. News Now. What's up? American Justice of Texas, I know what's up, LOL. I too like my coffee like I like my women. Hot, sweet, and creamy. I like mine better. Bitter and slightly confusing. I'm enjoying a real Cuban today in honor of my friends. Had a bug on my nose. That was weird. She's in Alpharetta, Georgia, at the Hyatt. Alpharetta, that's just outside of Atlanta. Not Atlanta, the other one. The big city. Can't think of it. I used to work in it for a company based out of Alpharetta, ISP, Internet Tech Support place. And I had to go there once or twice. It's not Atlanta, is it? Is it Atlanta? All I can think of is Raleigh, because that's where I'm at. The big city here is Raleigh, but I think it's Atlanta, just outside of Atlanta. Excuse me, y'all. I'll be right back. Before you get up for that final snack, I want you to know I'll be right back. Ha! That killed me. I'm having a good day so far. I've been off work for 7 days now, ready to get back to work on Monday. Kevin's waiting. I can't keep him waiting. Don't keep him waiting, baby. Get it done. Marietta, and it's 2 hours from me. Not Marietta, Alpharetta. But yeah, I know about Marietta too. Ha ha. Coffee sounds amazing right now, but so does a swimming pool. Yep, Atlanta. Yeah, you're just outside of Atlanta. Just outside of Atlanta. I hadn't been in a swimming pool in so long. I don't even remember what chlorine tastes like. Alpharetta's outside of Marietta. Okay, you might be right there. Which is outside of Atlanta. Between Marietta and Atlanta. Gotcha. Like I say, it's been a while since I've been there. But I have been there years and years ago. I once drove a Chrysler Newport through the downtown Atlanta. That's a trick, with no power steering. It's confusing for me. Every step you take, you're in a different city or whatever. Yeah. Yep. It's kind of like somebody was smoking something strong when they designed that area. But you got to realize that area was designed outside of the Civil War, where that whole region was burnt to the ground. All of Atlanta, that whole area burnt to the ground. So they rebuilt pretty much on top of chaos. I'm pretty sure I caught that Hyatt on fire in 2014. Wow, that's interesting. Are you a Yankee? Because the last big fire that was there was caused by them. History lesson. Back in the old days. Do you know that's where they invented quite a few things? Like the refrigerator and the fire truck. Somebody in Tennessee tried to claim that, but it was invented in Georgia. Mother of necessity and all that. Also, it's either Pepsi or Coke. I think it's Coke that was invented there. Originally a soda jerk option. You know what a soda jerk is? I think there's one person in this room that has familiar experience with soda jerks. Ain't that right, Darlene? Pepsi is in North Carolina. You're correct. So it's Coke. Yeah, Coke. You're right. But do you know what a soda jerk is? That's originally where Coke came from. It used to be a soda jerk option. You used to get 3 flavors. And then they added Coke. And the rest was history. And now we all drink Mountain Dew. News Now knows what a soda jerk is. Awesome. For those of you that don't know, it's a man who would stand behind a machine that had a lever, and you would get you a cup, put some ice cream in it, and hand it to him, and he'd jerk that lever and drop down some carbonated water or whatever, flavored carbonated water into your ice cream and make you a soda or a fountain. And that guy is called a soda jerk because he's always jerking the soda out. It's apropos that this is the motion for that action. Freckle. You look like a sunburned freckle. Did you get a sunburn? I'm sure you're beautiful as ever, baby. Always. She's got that alabaster skin to start with, so sunburning it just makes it look appetizing. Now, speaking of finding a good man, you still with me, American Justice? It was Pepsi, right? Nope. Coke came from Georgia. Pepsi came from North Carolina. We rigged it to take a standard CO2. Yeah. You helped to, oh, I got you. Helped refurbish the soda ice cream station, and you rigged it to take CO2 so it would push it out rather than needing a soda jerk. Gotcha. Yeah, every time you're behind a bar and you see a woman pick up that hose and press that button, that's her taking a job from a person that used to do that for a living. For that button is now the soda jerk, which at one time was a promising young man's career. To carbonate the water, yeah. Well, that's what makes it come out, ain't it? The pressure in the carbonated water. I don't know what I'm talking about. I ain't never used one of those things. Do I look like a bar back to you? Not me. I'm sissy Sprite drinker. And my favorite is Pepsi in a glass bottle, sorta. Why are you yelling? I guess we lost American justice. She hadn't spoke up in a while. April, you doing okay, sweetie? So sweet, I'm blushing. Oh, I sure am enjoying this Cuban cigar. Thank y'all for hanging out with me while I smoke it. It's lovely. How's Kevin doing? Kevin, I'm with you, brother, if you can hear me. Nothing but love. I think I'll save the rest of that for later. That was lovely. No matter how long I smoke a cigar, I still want a cigarette afterwards. Isn't that weird? I have to tell myself, you just smoked a cigar, you don't need a cigarette. Addicts. But use a CO2 cartridge type. But no, the jerk on the handle pumps. A bit of water and syrup in a sealed vessel, and the CO2 gets injected, and then it pumps water. Yeah, kind of what I got in mind. Kind of seeing how it works all together. I know that it's pressurized like a hairspray bottle. I've had to install a couple of those kegs before, so I understand they're under pressure, but I always thought that's carbonation is what caused that. So you get bubbles when you take the lid off of a Coke. You see all the bubbles? That's carbonation. Pressure coming out. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be because I don't have any practical experience in this area. I can't flip a burger either. It's kind of complicated. Little device to carbonate water on the fly. Hey, how to make sure we represented Pepsi. Yeah, got to represent Pepsi. I drink Pepsi products. See, that's a Pepsi product still, I think. You're getting on an elevator. Living the elevator, living it up while you're going down. So what do you guys want to talk about? Anything in particular? Anything special on your minds? Want to put your finger in there? In the air, in the air, in the air. That's a good song. I like Aerosmith. Let's start a panel. Okay. It'll have to be another day because I'm not on StreamYards. I have no means wherewithal to bring you in, but I'd love to. If you want to set it up, we'll switch over and go over there and talk. Till your daddy takes your T-Bird away. You can access StreamYard from your phone. Yes, I can, but setting it up is a different thing. I can go onto your StreamYard from a phone. I don't know that I can host a show from it. Never tried. But if you want me to try, give me about 30 minutes with this, and I'll end this show, and then I'll set up a StreamYard to see what happens. And I'll email you. Yes, it's a bit harder. I figured it would be. Well, that'll be the plan then. As soon as I'm done with this show, I'll go over and open up StreamYards and set one up and see what happens. Kind of clunky, but very effective. Okay, well, I'll give it a shot. I ain't scared of nothing. I'll try it. I'm trying it slow. What, the elevator is slow? Is that what you're saying? I'll tell you what, if I don't jump on a good opportunity, I'm going to freaking miss a shot. I'm just here. Well, the sports update may not come tonight because our sports update caster is under the weather. But if anybody's got the score, let us know. What opportunity, American Justice, are you referring to? We do not want you missing a shot. Kevin, that's your job. So sports update now. You leave that man alone. He's got a lot on his mind. I'll let it slide this time. Panel invite for AJ. LOL. Is that the opportunity you're talking about? I'm not following. My brain is frazzled. Typically, I'm on top of these things, but occasionally I miss it. Smiley faces. I guess that means yes. I thought you were talking about something else. That's why I asked for a clap. I didn't know for sure. I'm sad to see the road until she'll go. But it has opened a perfect opportunity for somebody. When I'm not on top, she's on top. Well, wise words. What are you referring to there, American Justice? Talk to me, lady. I love tops. Top is good. Road and Toe Show, go. Gotcha. Well, if you gotta go. I like the bottom because I can control everything from down there. Jake is completely lost. I'm sorry. I'm not entirely lost. I'm just following 3 different conversations. I kind of got an idea of what's happening. Yes, I know. Well, if you think I'm lost, fill me in. Tell me what you're thinking. So then I won't be lost. Clearly, there's some subtext to the conversation. This thing is annoying. Can't stop playing with it. It's like a butterfly knife. Put it in your hand, you can't leave it alone. Yes, I know the Road and Toe Show. They imploded, and she has free time now. Oh, I didn't know they imploded. Well, you're welcome on this show anytime. I'll even set up a video where you can come on and say what you want to say. Just got to let me know you want to. So invite for AJ. Well, I thought it was understood. Standing invitation. And I did catch that one. I think in about, see what time it is. What a way to hit the like. It's a good like button. In about 20 minutes, I'm going to leave here and go to StreamYards and open up a channel. And then, I don't know, I'll give the code to Sasquatch and he can pass it out. I can't do it while I'm doing this. I can't do 2 things at once on this. But Sasquatch, if you have a laptop open, why don't you set up a StreamYards and give us all the codes so we can all just go over there? That would be easier. I wouldn't get any credit for the views, but it'd be fun. I'm down. Be nice to have a conversation face to face anyway. I know. Go Gadget Sasquatch. The last time I did that, I nearly took somebody's eye out. You gotta be careful with that thing. That's like Beetlejuice. If you say that too many times, something's bound to happen. That is going to take forever. Nah. Yeah, what the hell, Sasquatch? Let's do it. Go Gadget Squatch. That's what she said News Now. Oh, hell. How you doing there, News Now? You having a good time? Are you drinking? I can tell. Sounds like you're drinking. I thought about building me a bonfire and getting on my hammock tonight, just watching the sun come up in the morning. That might be something worth doing. Or we can on mine. Whoever does it, just make sure everybody gets the code. We'll switch over. Doesn't matter who does it. I'm just looking for a party, you know. Never, says that. News Now. Never drink. That's not true. I've drank with you. Talk about never. The last time we were together, we drank. Yes, occasionally I drink a little tequila. Don't tell anybody. I do have a reputation. Most people think I do cocaine. And I never correct them. I let them think it. It's good for the repertoire, good for the image. Plus, you know, I do copious amounts of cocaine. No, I'm just kidding. Well, then stay here, News Now, Carolina. Not to burn you out, but the memorial service for Chris is July 9th in Myrtle Beach. Okay, July 9th. I'll put it on my calendar. Are you going? If you're going, I'm going. I need to have contact Bridget Isles and make sure she knows. If you don't have it, I'll do it. It's not Bridget Isles anymore. She got married, but you know who I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm making arrangements. Good deal. She knows? Okay. I just spoke to her yesterday, so she reached out to me, which I thought was quite nice. I hadn't talked to her in probably 15 years. There seems to be a lot of that going around these days. I don't envy the people that have to endure it. I will stay, AJ. Please do. So, do you have any idea what they're going to do? What kind of memorial service is going to be? Is it just a get together? Is it formal? I need to wear a suit and tie? Could be anything. I have been known to put one on occasionally. Oh no. I lost my thing. Oh well. It'll just have to be lost. I'll send you the info in a minute. Thank you, sir. Just text it to me or send it to me through Messenger, however you do it. Be fine. In case you're wondering what we're talking about, a good friend of ours passed away recently. One of the quote-unquote patriarchs of our musical scene. Influenced all of us. A good man, good friend. He's gone on to be with his father. And we're going to Go do a memorial in Myrtle Beach. 10 p.m. Good to me. And there it is. Super. Just send the code and we'll all come over there. What time is it now? About 9 o'clock. Had a couple good shows last weekend for those of you interested. Turned out quite nicely. Both bands performed admirably. Although I must say I prefer one to the other. But I have personal stakes, so, kind of goes that way. Loyalties and such. But it was a good show, and eventually I'm going to figure out a way to live stream a show or parts of a show to the channel so that you guys can enjoy it with us. I just can't do it right now because the last time I tried it, the audio was all jacked up. The video was pretty good, but couldn't hear anything. Sounded like jumbled noise. And that ain't what I want you to hear. I want you to hear what the band actually sounds like. So I got to figure out a way to do that, video and audio separately, and then put it all together and make a video out of it. Okay, says American Justice. We're good. We're ready. We need a code. Rock and roll hoochie coo. I even managed to sing a couple songs this weekend, and that's saying a lot because the old voice ain't doing so good these days. Whatever was involved in that COVID-19, the first round of it, kind of did me in. It didn't kill me, but it might as well have. It took the most valuable thing I have away from me. And I ain't got it back yet. That's been, going on 2.5 years. Almost 3 years. I think 2019 is when it first started. I had what they call a cytokine storm in my lungs, and I toughed through it. And the only thing that wasn't standing when I got through it was my voice. I wasn't able to speak for a little while. I finally got to where I could talk, but I still hadn't got to where I can sing. And it's not a breath issue because I can breathe fine. It's only when I try to make sound and it's like somebody's strangling me. So I got better at playing guitar. That's all I can do. So now I play in 2 bands and don't sing in either one of them. Oh well, c'est la vie. What can you do? I do have good days though. There are days when I can sing more than other times. How'd you send it? Did you email it or did you send it in a message? Email. Can you put it in the chat here so everybody here can see it? Or did everybody here get it already? Messenger. Okay. April, Darlene, did y'all get the text? We need to set up some kind of group chat so everybody can get a message from the channel. Hey, Kevin Cox, there he is. Hey, brother, how are you, buddy? No, you didn't. Okay, well, he's working on putting it in the chat now, so you'll be able to see it. we're getting ready to jump over to another channel and do a live chat where we got cameras and all, so everybody can see everybody. Not just this second, but in a little bit. I think he said 10 p.m. But everybody's welcome. Hey, April's back. I didn't know you left. Yep, 10. Can you post the link in the chat here so everybody can see it? I appreciate you. A little copy and paste will do. What a lovely day it is. Nice and sunny out. It rained like hell yesterday, but today's been quite nice. There it is, folks. Use Google Chrome if you want to come over. You know, the web browser Chrome, it works best for this sort of thing. And we'll see you at 10 p.m. That's for the show. I'm not following. Ain't that the same thing? You either let them in or not. Or did y'all set something up I'm not aware of? 2 different links. Well, the link I was asking for is the one that people could come and join the chat. Either way, it does not matter. As long as we can get her done, I'll be there anyway. StreamYard Studio. One's for YouTube's, other's for StreamYards. Gotcha. As long as it works. I'll leave the technical stuff up to you guys. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just a face, man. There it is. That's the one you can join us with. MVTV. I haven't seen you in forever. How's your trip been? How are you doing? I see you're alive, but are you well? You have all your limbs and fingers and toes. All your faculties are in order. Have you enjoyed the trip? Just got your email. Made it. Have a ranch, 2 cats in paradise. Finding oneself. How old are you, Grandpa? Are you talking to me, finding oneself? I'm not a grandpa. But welcome to the show. Good to see you anyway. Nice of you to drop in. Love the accent. It's cool. Well, thank you, sir. That accent is Southern. I'm not even really aware of it, but some people have made that comment, so apparently I have one. My bad. It's all love, brother. How old are you? I'm from Europe. I'm 48, going on 122. And welcome Europe to the show. This is Untethered Live, where we hang out and chit-chat. And on Sundays and Mondays, we do a deep dive into the Bible, more of a technical thing, not so much a Bible thumping thing. It's more, what's the word I'm looking for? Academic study of the text. Sundays and Monday nights. Now on Wednesdays and Fridays, we just hang out and talk trash and smoke Cuban cigars and play a little music every now and then and whatever. Tonight, we're going to leave this chat and go over to a friend's chat on StreamYards and do a panel show. Jake, you don't look a day over 28, huh? In Mars years, that is. Damn, deep burn in VTV. That hurt. I don't feel a day over 100. But anyway, welcome to the show. And if you want to join us over at StreamYards, just follow that link that's in the chat just above us. Finding oneself. I'm 50, born in 72. Nice to hear you spreading the good word of the Bible. Not many people do that these days, nowadays. You're correct, sir. And I'm trying to do it as honestly and as openly as possible without adding an agenda or my opinion or anything like that. I just try to stick to the words. So please come join us on Sunday nights at 8 o'clock sharp, Monday at 8:30. Notice I don't show my mummified self. Ha! Yay, I'm excited to see you. I miss you. Well, let's have you here, buddy. Mummified or otherwise. It's good to have friends in high places, and you being in Wyoming, be up there in the mountains. That's a high place. How old am I? Old as dirt. Back at you, April Rain. Thank you. Good work. More people need to hear about the truth. At least you have an open mind, you know. Yes, sir. This world is not going to last for long. Satan is around. Best to stay positive and read the Bible. Amen. I'm with you there. And that's what we try to do here. And by the way, all of my previous work is on the channel. So if you want to go back and check it out, you can see everything I've done thus far and catch us up on some new stuff come Sunday. And you'll get an idea of how I go about it. I just read and explain. It's a little monotonous, but it's worth it. Hey, Diego, what's happening, brother? Good to see you. Proof of God thrives here. Yes, sir, it does. Praise the Lord. Yep. That particular piece of legislation has gone back to the states so that the states have a right to make that decision and not the nation. It's not federal anymore. Still a thing. It's just different. It is awesome. Jake knows how to touch everyone's heart with the power of God. Well, it ain't me doing it, sister. It's him. But thank you for that compliment nonetheless. Hi, everybody. I'm late, but I'm here. So excited. They want to destroy us, but I don't think we will be around for long as the Lord has his plans. Man is making the world bad. Nowadays, you can't even walk out of your house without something happening. Seems that way, doesn't it? Well, there is good news, and that is that it ain't going to last very long. It's going to get bad, but it won't take very long. And then it'll be done with. So that's good news. So the trick is to stay with like-minded people, keep your head up, stay positive, know what you know, and try not to do anything bad between now and then. There's a super traditional Catholic sect in Ashland. I saw them in the post office and swear they were wearing brown robes tied with ropes and wearing sandals. Wow, that's odd. Yeah, preach it, brother. Are you sure they were Catholics and not some kind of druid thing? Diego, everyone is here watching. That is a blessing, answering our prayers. Wowee. Thank you, everyone. Good to see you all. Thank you, April. That's what they said. Well, if that's what they said, they know who they are. That's just weird that they were wearing robes, and they're probably that kind of people that practice flagellation. That's what they remind me of with your description. Kind of a strange thing. I didn't realize that was that prevalent in America. Things have changed a lot now. I don't curse. I'm traditional and respectful. To many people nowadays, Too many people nowadays curse and are lewd and heathens. Things have changed for the bad. Well, I can't give you that same thing. I have cursed occasionally, but I try not to have a potty mouth. And I certainly don't talk that way when I'm teaching the Word of God. But I am a little bit loose every now and then. And that is to say, I'm not fanatical about it. I'm a sinner and I'm aware of that. And I don't try to pretend that I'm anything other than that. But I do have a particular unique set of educations that allow me to be capable of teaching. So that's what I do. I was called to do so, and I'm doing what I'm told. And if you choose to partake, you might learn something or not. It's up to you. All I can tell you to do is check me out. If you think I'm wrong about something, pick up the Bible and find out. People need to be more respectful to their parents, to God, and to others. I agree with you 100% there, buddy. That's what's wrong with this world. People have lost respect for themselves and for their elders. But, everything is forgivable. There's only one sin that's unforgivable, and I don't think anybody that's a real Christian will ever commit that sin. So everywhere you look on TV, you see nudity, lewd acts, swearing, and depravity. It's nasty. I'm with you there. But you don't have to partake in those things. If you don't like it, you don't have to watch it. And that's the good thing about being free. Well, you're in Europe, so you don't have the same exact freedoms that we have in America, but you have that freedom. You can turn the channel. And I don't know, y'all have state-sponsored TV there, don't you? BBC and whatnot. Right on. Finding oneself much love. Respect. I agree. Good. I was raised by a much older father. My father was in his 60s when I was born. Wow. He passed away shortly after at 62, I think. I am a God-fearing man. Well, that's all you need to be, buddy. That's all you need to be. It's not just an erosion of society. It's embracing and celebrating all aberrations. Yeah, there's been a large push towards secularism in this country, especially. And this is the only place I can talk with on authority because I'm here. But I assume it's the same everywhere else. Yes, Jake, God answers at his time. That's correct. And his tones are perfect. Right on. I hadn't found any flaws in them yet. And I've been looking for 30 years, and I've never seen one error. And I've looked. Soon man will see what he has done, the wrongs he has done. God is here. All people need to listen. All people need to do is listen. He will not leave us, never will he. He is always here. That's correct. You're right about that. All you have to do is pay attention. It's not that hard to do, but there's a lot of people who have a stiff neck and have a hardened heart and don't want to pay attention. Imagine how many babies have been saved by the evil road being overturned. Well, I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but that's not making abortion illegal. That's just sending the decision to the state rather than a federal thing. States still have the choice to make that decision. Either way, the Roe v. Wade was an illegal law passed by the Supreme Court, which they're not supposed to make laws. But for the better part of 40 years, we've been indulging it as if it were a law. And now it's been overturned and sent back to where it was originally intended, which is each state can make their own decision as to how they proceed. And that's a good thing, because now it's in the hands of the voters, in the hands of the people. So if the people are against abortion, then the state will be by proxy. But if they're not, like in New York and LA, it'll still be going on there, and all they have to do is go there to have it done. But there you go. God is with us in our suffering, good and bad. We all, we all have our own in each relationship with God. One thing we share is God's love, all equally the same. Don't let Satan the devil win. He's not going to. I read the end of the book, I promise. It's not illegal in every state, correct. NBTV says the decision merely gives the states their already established rights. All the chaos is from not understanding that. I agree with you 100% there. California used to be the American dream. Well, that was until they realized what California was. And it's the American dream, all right. Satan's American dream. Now it's a living nightmare, worse than Sodom and Gomorrah. I don't know about that. With the fake Christian Governor Newsom. Yeah, there's a lot of those guys. I don't know if it's worse than Sodom and Gomorrah, though. God saw fit to burn that city down to the ground. He hadn't done that to us yet, so I think we're still on the good side of bad. But, there's still time. Good man. I have respect for you. Thank you, sir. I will pray for you, my brother. May the Lord smile down upon you and all here. Thank you. We need that. And he does, by the way. I appreciate your confidence and your compliments and hope to see you on Sunday. Which is where you ought to be, you heathen. Come on to church. Yeah, there won't be much time left. People need to see. Read the Bible and pray. Amen. That's what we do. And we read it. We don't just read one little verse here and one little verse there and then talk for an hour. We read the text. The moniker of this channel is book, chapter, verse, explanation, understanding. That's the only way to perceive the Word of God, to rightly divide it and to use it as it was intended to be used, and that is as a guidebook to the life you live. Everyone, we're on the road, okay, to Kevin's dad's. So you'll have to excuse myself soon. We're almost at his house. Well, we understand that, April. You do what you got to do, honey. If you get a chance to join us on StreamYards after 10 o'clock, please do so. And if you don't, we understand. We love you, and our prayers and thoughts are with you. And Kevin. Tell Kevin I love him and to keep his head up. That's good. I know the verses like I know myself. It's my favorite book. Right? Nancy Pelosi and AOC complained that overturning Roe v. Wade is a threat to American life and women as well as men. Could you please refute that, Jake? No, it's not. There you go. Also, with our friend Jake, I read my Bible. Amen. Safe travels, April, says MVTV. I love you all. I'll see you soon, Jake. I'll talk to you later. Much love, prayers. All be safe. Have a great weekend. We will do, April. See you Sunday, if you can make it. If not, I understand. This one time. All right, folks. Anybody know what time it is? I don't have a clock handy. The Bible is the one and only book we should all be getting to know. Our Lord has blessed us much. I think that's probably a mispronunciation. Our Lord has blessed us much. Got it. I am so grateful for the Lord, my faith, and getting to better myself for the higher purposes. Bless all. 9:44. Thank you, sir. Loves, hugs, prayers. And hey, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel and feed Jake He's been a good dog. He's your best friend right through it all. We love you true, says April. Thank you, sweetheart. Feed Jake, you can do that by going to paypal.me/Jake Johnson Band. Paypal.me/Jake Johnson Band. Every little bit helps. It's a win-win. It's a blessing for me. It's a blessing for you too, because God notices these things. We do live in a reciprocal universe. That is the one and only time you'll hear me shill for money. And that's only if you feel led to give it. If you don't, that's fine too. This is a free show. So there you go. All right. It's 9:44. At just a couple minutes, I'm going to get off of here and jump over to StreamYards. The link is in the chat above. You can scroll up and find it and follow us there. We're going to have a live panel with all my good friends that have cameras, and we're going to have a good conversation over there. So come on, join us. Beware of the devil and stay faithful to the truth. The Lord and God, I prayed. God notices all, love all. Great video, brother. Thank you, sir. Welcome to the family. I hope you come back and join us in the future. I'll be looking for you. And we need all the friends we can get in every part of the world we can get them. It's rather late here. I'm in Germany. I thought you were in Europe. I'm going to sleep soon. I guess that is European, isn't it? I don't know my countries that well. But anyway, welcome from Germany. It is Europe. Gotcha. Oh, when you say Europe, I think England. Germany is Europe. I stand corrected. I apologize for that. And I was born in the USA. 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 Shoot, I barely know this country. I moved to Europe due to work. What do you do for a living? Of all the varmints I expected out there, I did not expect 3 giant snapping turtles in the yard here. Well, wow. You got 3 giant snapping turtles in Wyoming. That's weird. Yes, sir. I love all you. And Kevin loves you. And he said, thank you so much. That means a lot, Jake. You're awesome. Mwah. I love you guys. True. Be safe. Get some rest. You got a hard day ahead of you. And I'll be praying for you, sweetie. That's all I can do from here, but I'll do it. The Lord loves you. Pray. We do. I must get some sleep now. Bless you all, brothers and sisters. Thanks for coming by, finding oneself. We'll see you next time. Bizarre as hell. Montana, not Wyoming. Powder River country, but not far from Wyoming. 12 miles southeast from Ashland. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking you told me you were going to Wyoming. I guess that's just stuck in my head. There's that link again, fellas. We're getting ready to jump over. So if you want to come, but come with a camera. And if you don't, come to listen. Indeed, I love you all in Christ. And we love you too in Christ. And in reality too. Not that Christ isn't reality, but you know what I mean. Have a good night. Take care, all. Take it easy, MVTV. Thanks for hopping by. Be safe out there and don't get in a fight with those snapping turtles. They'll win. They bite. All right. I'm going to jump off of here. Give me a little bite to eat, and then I'm going to get on StreamYards. Night all. See you Sunday. Good night. I love you true. Rest easy. Anybody wants to come on over to StreamYards, just click that link and follow it. We'll see you there shortly. I love you guys with all my heart. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight, and I'll see you on StreamYards shortly. Won't you do me a favor, and tomorrow when you go out into the world, be kind. Just take a little kindness with you. Show some love. Let that inner light shine. Prove that God's words are true with every move you make, and it'll change your life, and it'll change everybody's life around you if you do it long enough. Promise you it will. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'll see you guys on Sunday at 8 o'clock sharp. And if you're coming with us, I'll see you on StreamYards in a few minutes. I love you, true. God bless you all and have a great night. Thanks for watching.